Alright, today I'm working on a 97. It's going to be a Windsor Monaco. It's going to be 8.3 diesel Cummins. Now we're going to be doing the basic maintenance on this. Not all of it. We're going to just do piece by piece because obviously the parts are a little bit pricey and some of the work. First thing, what we're going to go ahead and do, we're going to do the belts, then we're going to do the air filter system, and then the oil change, and then the fuel filter with the water exchange on that, and then we should bleed out the system on that. But everything's pretty straightforward, except probably I think the AC belt will be a little bit tricky. I don't know, just either the design from the other person that they did, or I don't really work on diesels too much, but I'm starting to get more into diesels, so that's good. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up to like the video, and then comment down below to let me know if you have any other questions regarding this vehicle, and I could try to help you out on further notice on that part. Alright, first thing what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and take off the belt. Now normally you would start off with this guy, but I'm going to try to see if I can use a little technique of mine so I can probably stretch out the belt, because this type of style seems kind of weary. I mean, it's just a little bit of extra work on this, just on this AC, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to take off, well hopefully I don't have to, but I would have to take off these bolts right back there, I believe. Yeah, so there's going to be, I have to loosen up this bolt so I can get the bracket moving, and I believe I have to take this off because I believe it's maxed down actually instead of supposed to be up. But the belt size, it's going to be 1135 on this belt. I will post up those belt sizes, but we're just going to try that, see if we can work with my method and see if everything will work out fine. So first thing what we're going to go ahead and do, we're going to go ahead and release the tension. I'm going to be using a 3/8 ratchet, just a 3/8 part, and then we're going to turn clockwise to release that tension, and then we're going to go ahead and just pull it off this pulley. Then at this point it's a good time to check to see how your pulleys are doing. You want to spin them. So these ones are good. I think this is the only one that's bad, but this is probably just for the this is going to be the alternator, but the alternator's bad, so I'll go ahead and describe that to my customer and let him aware of that, but it shouldn't be making a growling sound. It should be nice and quiet. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and try to take off the belt. So we're going to use a 15 millimeter on this bolt, and then we're just going to be, 13 millimeter. And then we're going to go ahead and tighten this, and then we're going to, at the same time as we're spinning clockwise, we're going to go ahead and pry back the belt. And just like that. And then we're able just to take this belt right off. Now for the bottom belt, the main auxiliary belt, this is going to be this part number. So just get that right there. It's going to be 5080640, or you can either use the 8 PK1625. That would be those will be both of the part numbers. So what we'll go ahead and do is just slap on this belt just right here. And we'll just keep it just like that because we want this inserted first. Alright, so we had a little issue. Well, not really. It's just the other belt was too skinny, so which would cause it to slide, and it seemed loose. So this is the part number that you're actually going to need. Is it's going to be 9447. You can get this at CarQuest. Or the actual part number would be 13A1130. Now this will be the thickness as the 13 part, and then the length will be the 1130. So this one is going to be half an inch smaller. So we'll go ahead and slap that right on. we'll go ahead and slide this in first place and then just spin it right around. And just like that. Now this is still a little bit loose. Now you want to make sure that it's not spinning or anything. So this one's not spinning at all. If you are having slippage, actually no, this one's actually not that bad on the looseness. So it's actually still pretty good. If I am getting any squeaks, basically, obviously we're gonna have to get a pry bar and then kind of pry this up, or you can use a 1/2 inch. There's like a little 1/2 inch adapter, the same thing that we use for the tensioner. But we're gonna go ahead and skip that step. And now, for this piece, basically you're gonna go ahead and ratchet your belt. I already did that, and then you're gonna go around the water pump, under the crankshaft, and then over the alternator, and then under the tensioner, and then we're gonna go over this idler pulley. Make sure that the belts are actually in the grooves themselves. If this video helped you out, again, comment below and then hit that subscribe button down below, and then give it a thumbs up if this video helped you out. Now if you have any questions on just a belt adjustment, again, right there would be just that piece. So this is how you would tension it with the 1/2 inch. You can put like an extension right there, and then you will loosen up these, I believe they're 13 millimeters, and then you could put a pry bar in right between there and just pry up so you can put it in the tension. But again, this was a 1/2 inch smaller than the other belt. But again, thanks for watching.